Let's talk about Hendrik Presser then. Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share and subscribe, I'd much appreciate it. Liking up the algorithm, sharing gets to people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So we got Peter Shuckleton. Hendrik said he's a good person, he's a good analyst because that's the side of the game he came from, and it's good to see him already come in and make an impact straight away. And he says a lot. I like this term. He's a number nerd. I like that. He also said that his experience in the championship is something that will help them a lot. Even though he got a lot of international football experience, it will fit really well trying to move forward and trying to get him to help around. Having a coach that already knows the league is really helpful and understands that it's easy to go to. He also said that he likes to have coaches that just don't just agree with him. They like to have a think, they can have their say. It's about them learning as well about how things get on and how they want to develop as a coach. And I think you got this. He's very big on trying to develop other people as well. He said that so far early doors, he's already been going to talking to the players of one-on-one and making sure you get to know them and seeing how he can help them. But I think the one thing you've got is with Peter Shuckleton coming in, it's his analysing part of it that I think helps him a lot with trying to get things shown and a different level of showing things to Hendrik. That might be helpful when they're on the sideline, him and Muddy trying to help him. He said he hoped to get a goalkeeping coach in next week. The delay had been because of trying to sort out the contract between two clubs. So I still think this is Darrell Fowley, but it's just about the contract and getting him out of the deal to get him here. He spoke about Baz on the media stuff and talking about him not getting paid and stuff like that, but he got no problem on Baz doing that. He wants them to speak about what's going on. He wants them to give an idea of how things are going and how it's not going and how it could help. And trying to just go forward. But he also spoke about how the players themselves, with everything that's been going on, they've been having good times where they've been trying to help each other and support one another. They've had good meetings and good training and good games, and they want to keep trying doing that while everything is going on. But he's got no problem with Baz doing the media stuff. I think he's made it very clear that it's good for him to say what's going on and trying to see how everything is. On fitness stuff, it doesn't seem like we've got any injury problems. He just said they were very, very tired after the Pompey game. He gave them Sunday, Monday, and partly Tuesday off, back in training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But hopefully they're going to be going the same again with what's going on with QPR. He goes on to say later that QPR are very much like Pompey. He says, we'll try and get the home game to feel like a away game mentality, because it seems like that's something that they can tap into and try and have that togetherness and try and get the atmosphere right at Hill, because they know what's going on with Wednesday fans and everything like that. They get it, they understand it, but it's also trying to keep things simple and not overcomplicate things, and they will try and get the best atmosphere. Spoke about Brown and Kaz starting and fans saying that do Ubbo and Lowe have to step up. He said they've done well in cup games, they've earned their place. Ubbo and Lowe are working hard. It's just a different style of play he wanted to play against QPR, against Pompey, and that's why he went with that. He said QPR had changed since their 7-1 loss to Coventry. They're more organised, they're quick on the break. He reckons it'll be very similar to the Pompey game and will be very direct football as well. But he also said he probably had it where he could ring a couple of coaches up and go, wow, this is how they are now. Joe Cram spoke to him, he said, talking about how he got a lot of people trying to help and trying to move forwards and just trying to plan more with the coaches. Having the coaches will give him more chance to look at things a bit easier and trying to have a different voice, have a different person, and it'll give him a little bit more break to try and not constantly trying to do everything. So it's good. And he said it's a combination of working together and trying to get some of the one-on-one meetings with some of the younger players as well, which could help a little bit there. and seeing how they develop next and what they need to do next to get better, and seeing what they can do going forward. He spoke about the youth team players on how they took their chances, like Ernie and George, and how they've taken the chances in the cup games and they've done really well, and they've done well in the first team now. And it credit to the first team players though that have come in and helped make them fit in well, helped them where they needed to. He spoke a lot about players having a lot of players in different positions, which really helped. Like Jan is doing quite a lot of the work to help relieve Barry a little bit more, so Baz can complement Jan a little bit, and Baz does the same thing where he can do a little bit more, which is really good to see. He spoke about how great Harry was and how he's just going to keep getting better and better, and he's grown so much already, and trying to see if he can just improve him a little bit. He did say he was expecting big things from him. They went on to talk about the under-21s and about the situation. He said the current situation is they can't get any players at all. So we've got 2 players who are in there who have been trialists. They can't get them. It's probably going to come to the fact that we're going to have to say, sorry, we can't get you in. We'd love to keep you, but we can't. Hunt is no longer training with us as well. He spoke about how do you try and prepare for game with everything that's going on with the wages and everything like that. And he basically made it very clear that it's very difficult to concentrate on it, but they come in, they support each other. They try and have a conversation with each other. Players try and talk to each other, and the staff as well. Everyone's doing an amazing job just trying to keep going with everything that's going on right now, and trying to see how they can just keep going and try and just move forward as best they can and concentrate on the footballing side. He spoke to DC about coaching, but he hasn't spoke to him about if people are going to get paid. He spoke about Jordan Broadbent's video he did for the club, and it was just really good to see it on a human level, as he said, that you've got those kind of people who can have those human relationships and be a mirror for everyone else around the ground and what's going on. So it's that whole thing, what we're going on. So that's where we're at, mate. So we'll see what happens next.